Hi guys, good afternoon from Europe. It's Sunday, Piotr here, and this is Global Light Forex YouTube channel market update, but it's going to be a little bit different this Sunday afternoon than what we usually do, at least for now. I'm not gonna share any charts with you. I may do another update closer to the market open. What we are going to discuss here right now briefly, that's gonna be stuff related to the coronavirus, right? As it's spreading out very quickly, reached Italy already, and the cases are growing like exponentially right now in Italy. So that's what we are going to discuss. I'm going to share a few latest information with you, so you know to be in line with what might be around the market open. Well, I think it's simply not priced in yet anything in relation to the coronavirus. Maybe latest Thursday, Friday fireworks a bit, but well, let's have a look what we have, guys. All right, so let's start with some news. I'm going to get many different news sources based on the Twitter, based on the other. But Twitter for you guys is the best one, is the free one. So that's how I think it's gonna be fair, based on the one of the sources I'm using. Trump says coronavirus in US is under control. There is like 35, 40 cases, but that's what we know, right? But the most important thing which is giving the idea, right? Only 3 US states have capacity to test for coronavirus. Of course, it's a source, right? No one is put the name here, so it's like 50-50 if it's true. But then we've heard that the number of cases in China is going down, right? There was a huge video chat where 170,000 Chinese officials been in touch, right? Had a conversation what the next should be. In the meantime, looks like we got the information from the European Commission's Gentiloni, who said that EU decide to deliver 25 tons of protective equipment to China, right? Right. So it's not the China. We spread out very quickly of the China, right? Now in Riyadh, there was some comments from the Bank of Japan governor. He said if virus outbreak persists, it might have big impact on Japan global economies via supply chain disruption. So we must be vigilant, right? So guys, that's showing that's what I told you. That nothing is priced in, right? If the things will go much uglier, wilder, right? That's gonna be well, it's catastrophic, right? But then somehow we have to take the advantage based on what we do, right? So I'm talking about the trading. Anyway, the things are horrible. Now I'm going to show you, thanks to Jim Bianco, I'm going to show you two log charts and that's the exponential growth in South Korea and Japan, where there is real problem. Now, if you remember, guys, the break to the upside on the dollar yen, right? I've mentioned it wasn't related, in my opinion, to the yields. It probably would be related to that problem, because before the coronavirus, but after the tax update, right? The GDP minus 6.3. Come on. Okay, so that's very important. Now, that's the Japan coronavirus infections, right? What is important? Important thing is that we start 19th of January, 1 case, right? Then let's say 8th of February, it was like 25, 30, right? Guys, it's growing, 133 in Japan, all right? South Korea, 18th of February. 4 days later, 433. 433. Okay? Now, another very important case. Italy. And here is the problem. I've been doing the research, preparing some materials earlier today, and the number was lower, right? When I made the update, it's like 1 hour ago here on the New York Times Twitter account, looks like the number of confirmed coronavirus cases in Italy suddenly rose to 132. The most important thing in Italy is that they cannot find patient zero, right? So that's the problem. And first time new 2 cases identified in Venice, and the remaining events of the Venice Carnival were cancelled. I'm going to show you in a second another important thing. The Venice Carnival were cancelled. Look how right now, mostly in Asia and partially in Italy, the sports events were affected by coronavirus. Because of those new cases in Italy, the select Serie A matches in northern Italian regions of Lombardy and Veneto will not be played on Sunday because of an outbreak of the virus. It's a serious stuff, but look at all those events around the globe: athletics, soccer games, Formula 1, tennis, badminton, boxing, basketball, golf. Guys, that's serious stuff. That's really serious stuff. So the question is, if today weather on where I'm living is the leading indicator for what might happen to the market. Okay, a little bit of the waves and cloudy, windy. So, well, it could be that the weather today might be the leading indicator, right? Now, China has reported the total of almost 77,000 of cases, right? Where 2,442 deaths. Hong Kong, 74. So looks how quickly the virus outbreak in Italy, right? Crossing the numbers from the Hong Kong, right? Look, in this update, it's just 89 cases. We just checked, it was above 100, right? We have cases in France, Iran, Japan. I've mentioned before South Korea. So it's really, guys, serious stuff, right? So I'm going to make the update if necessary. I'm going to check where we are for indication before the open. As you can see, Austria is considering shooting border with Italy via Reuters. So serious stuff, especially the Italy. If the things will worsen, if we are going to add the debt they have, and well, those things, and if we add into that ECB has no more tools or almost no more tools, don't tell me that the market is fairly pricing this black swan event. Anyway, guys, hopefully you got the bigger picture right now. If necessary, I'm going to get back around the market open. Take care, guys. Take care.